There's definitely a real buzz building, isn't there? You can feel it, especially with that huge wrestling event shaping up over in Paris.
Absolutely, yeah. It's that kind of anticipation, that tells you something big is coming. And what we're diving into today, it's a really crucial piece of how that story is unfolding.
We are indeed. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the latest WWE Friday Night SmackDown. This was episode number 1360, just happened August 15th, 2025, out of Boston.
Right. And our sources, they give us almost like a play-by-play. It really sets the stage perfectly for what they're calling Clash in Paris.
Exactly. So our mission today, for you listening, is to cut through all that noise, unpack the surprising twists, and really reveal those pivotal moments from this SmackDown.
Yeah, we want to show you how these moments are shaping that road to Paris. You get the key developments, you'll see the unexpected alliances, the strategic moves, everything that defines the landscape right now.
Okay, let's kick this off where, honestly, the drama always seems to live lately. The Bloodline. Solo Sikoa, he made quite an entrance, didn't he? Flanked by his MFTs.
His security detail, basically.
Yeah, and remember, last week, Sami Zayn actually snagged that surprise win over Sikoa. Solo clearly wasn't happy, got his revenge on Monday, so he starts the show just doubling down.
He certainly did. Sikoa gets right in front of the crowd and basically declares that he and his MFTs, they determine the direction of SmackDown now, period.
And he was explicit, saying Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso, Jacob Fatu, their history.
Yeah, a real overt declaration of control, trying to shut down any challenges before they even start.
But, does that really land after just losing to Sami? But just as you think you know where it's going, Sami Zayn comes out.
Dramatic entrance, yeah. But cautious. He keeps his distance, asks if he can just talk.
And Sikoa actually invites him in. Sends the MFTs out even, which felt like a big risk, right? Inviting the perceived enemy right into the ring like that.
A huge risk. But Sami's response was fascinating. He said he felt liberated.
Liberated, okay.
Yeah, he admitted he'd been so laser focused on a world title, he'd kind of lost sight of everything else. He actually thanked Sikoa, which was weird.
Thanked him.
And then pivoted. Said his new goal is the United States Championship, a title he's, quote, never held.
Oh, okay, that's a swerve. From the main event picture straight to the U.S. title.
Exactly. And that's where things just exploded. Sikoa was furious, naturally. Said Zayn's from Raw, he should leave.
But Zayn, he always has an answer, doesn't he?
He did. He drops the bombshell. As of today, he is officially on SmackDown.
Mic drop, and then, boom, the fight's on.
Immediately. Sikoa and the MFTs just swarm Zayn.
Yeah.
Numbers game.
But then, backup arrives.
Right on cue. Jimmy Uso hits the ring, and then moments later, Jacob Fatu follows.
So suddenly you've got the three faces, the good guys, Zayn, Uso, Fatu clearing the ring.
Yeah, clearing out Sikoa and the MFTs. It instantly showed Sikoa's control wasn't quite as absolute as he claimed.
And Nick Aldis, the GM, ever the opportunist.
He didn't waste a second. Made the main event right then and there.
Yeah.
A six-man tag. Zayn, Uso, and Fatu versus Sikoa, JC Mateo, and Tonga Loa.
Putting that shaky new alliance straight to the test.
And it was a test. The main event itself, it showed promise, but also friction. Zayn, Uso, and Fatu did get the win.
Yeah.
Zayn pinned Sikoa after a luva kick.
Big win, pinning the leader.
Huge. But we saw Tonga interfere from outside, and there was this moment, Fatu hesitated to tag Zayn in. You could see the distrust still lingering there.
Okay, so not quite smooth sailing yet.
Not at all. But the crucial part was after the match. Jimmy Uso stepped in, played mediator between Zayn and Fatu.
Trying to smooth things over.
Exactly, and it led to this, hesitant embrace. But they did embrace. It really signaled, maybe this alliance could work. This wasn't just a win. It fundamentally challenged Solo's whole declaration.
Yeah. So for you, listening, this is a massive shift. One of WWE's most dominant factions is suddenly looking unstable. Sami's back in the mix, Jimmy and Jacob are involved.
Right. This group, which seems so solid, could either just implode now or maybe, just maybe, evolve into something way more complex and dangerous heading into Paris. It's a genuine game changer for that whole Bloodline story.
Okay, moving beyond the Bloodline drama, the women's division also had some critical power plays this week. Byron Saxton caught up backstage with Chelsea Green and the Secret Hervis.
Yeah, Green, Niven, and Alba Fire.
And Chelsea Green was absolutely fuming, still mad about that birthday party incident, getting cake in the face.
Oh yeah, her annoyance was palpable. Still complained about the fallout. But Alba Fire, She was all confidence, predicting Piper Niven would win her match later.
Right.
And making it clear the Secret Service is targeting the women's tag team titles. They've got a very clear, unified goal.
Which perfectly teed up the match. Alexa Bliss versus Piper Niven. Bliss got a huge reaction bringing out her Lily doll.
The crowd loved that. But Niven used it, attacked Bliss early, gained an advantage right away. Smart, aggressive move.
And the interference was pretty key here, wasn't it?
Totally. Green and Fire tried to mess with the Lily doll, but Charlotte Flair chased them off initially. Later, though, they managed some sneaky interference that helped Niven.
But it backfired.
One time, yeah. Flair's quick thinking turned their interference against them, and Bliss managed to get the win with a roll-up. It kind of showed the green regime isn't infallible, you know? They rely on those outside shenanigans.
But they got the last laugh after the match.
Oh, absolutely. They jumped Bliss and Flair immediately, threw Flair into the timekeeper's area, hit Bliss with a bunch of moves in the ring, finished with the Piper bomb.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the image of them standing over Bliss and Flair looking very satisfied, as commentary put it, that made a statement. They might not have won the match cleanly, but they absolutely dominated the aftermath.
Speaking of domination and control, Tiffany Stratton. The champion's got a lot on her plate. Backstage segment with her, Jade Cargill, and Nia Jax.
Right. Nick Aldis shows up, acknowledges Jade wants a title shot, but says there are other issues first. And then Nia Jax just steps up and challenges Stratton directly.
The champ's attracting a lot of heat.
Definitely. And Stratton's response was pure Tiffany. Confident, a bit annoyed, said she's already beaten both of them.
Which is true.
But she's ready to do it again. Basically told Nia, bring it. No fear, but you can see the threats piling up.
And then things got weirdly corporate. Kiana James showed up.
Yeah, this was fascinating. Kiana James approached Stratton with, like, a business proposition. Offered securities and support for Stratton's title reign.
Securities and support. What does that even mean in wrestling?
Good question. James linked it to Stratton's rising market value. Even suggested a pink title belt. It was bizarre.
Okay. And Stratton's reaction?
Dismissed it. Said she's already champion, doesn't need James's help.
Smart move, probably.
Probably. But James left her with this chilling warning. You can be for me or against me. This wasn't just a wrestling angle. It felt like James was trying a corporate takeover of Stratton's brand.
Wow. And wasn't there a quick flash of Nikki Cross in the reflection during that?
There was. Just a subtle detail, maybe hinting at another hidden player watching all this unfold. Very creepy.
Man, Stratton has targets coming from everywhere. And then Mitchin showed up too.
Yeah, Mitchin approached James right after, wanting a match against James's client, Julia. James was pretty noncommittal.
So for you listening, this whole women's division picture is getting complex. It's not just matches. It's power plays, strategy.
And business propositions. Kiana James is trying to be a power broker, maybe manager, control the top women. Tiffany Stratton's navigating this minefield of physical threats and these weird corporate-style challenges. It's a lot.
Okay, let's shift gears to the tag team division. Also saw some pretty significant stuff happening there. New teams, old questions. We had Mello Don't Miz, that's Carmelo Hayes, and Miz take on Fraxium.
Nathan Fraser and Axiom, yeah. Mello Don't Miz got the win. Miz pinned Fraser after the skull-crushing finale.
But the interesting part maybe was who was watching.
Right, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis. Briefly shown, separate spots in the crowd, both masked up, just observing.
That can't be random.
No way. It feels like a very deliberate, slow burn, maybe building to a new faction, maybe they're targeting someone specific. Adds this layer of mystery to the whole tag scene.
And even within Mello Don't Miz, there was some tension, right?
Definitely. Hayes looked visibly disappointed when Miz tagged himself in right at the end to get the pin. Hayes clearly wanted that moment.
Yeah, you could see it. Highlights that they aren't exactly a smooth, cohesive unit yet.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Then we had the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins versus DIY, Gargano and Ciampa.
But before the match, another interruption.
Yes, Solo Sikoa and the MFTs crashed the Profits interview. Claimed they would be taking the tag team titles eventually.
Setting up another potential future clash. Ford fired back, though.
He did. But what caught my eye, as the MFTs were leaving, Eric Rowan, in his mask, just appeared in the background for a second.
Whoa. Okay, so Rowan's lurking now, too. Like Gacy and Loomis.
Seems like it. Another shadowy figure hinting at something dark forming around the tag division. It was a real blink and you miss it moment, but significant.
So the match itself, Street Profits versus DIY.
Good action. Candice LeRae got involved early for DIY, tried interfering later against B-Fab and Ford.
But B-Fab got payback.
She did.
Yeah.
And ultimately, the Street Profits got the win. Dawkins pinned Ciampa after Ford hit that incredible frog splash. Strong victory for them, puts them right back in the title hunt.
And the tag drama didn't stop there. Backstage, the Motor City Machine Guns showed up.
Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, a legendary established team. They confronted Carmelo Hayes.
Miz joined in too.
Yeah. Hayes actually asked Aldis about a U.S. title shot first, but Miz quickly corrected him, saying, no, we're focused on the tag team titles.
More tension between those two.
Clearly. And the Machine Guns called them out, questioning if Miz are even a legitimate team compared to their own experience.
Fair point.
So Aldis steps in again, doesn't give them a title shot, but sets up a match for next week. Motor City Machine Guns versus Miz.
Okay, that's a big match. How did Miz and Hayes react?
Miz put on this fake enthusiasm, oh yeah, great. But Hayes looked really disappointed again. He clearly wants singles gold, not this tag team stuff with Miz.
So for you listening, the tag division is absolutely heating up. You've got internal strife in Miz, challenges from established teams like MCMG, future title implications with the Bloodline.
And these mysterious figures, Gacy, Loomis, Rowan lurking in the shadows, it's not just random. It feels like a deliberate build. Adds layers of mystery and potential conflict to an already volatile scene.
All right, let's unpack probably the most controversial segment of the night. Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. Last week, that brutal attack, McIntyre putting Rhodes through the commentary table with a Claymore.
Yeah, and Joe Tessiter on commentary noted there's still no definitive update on Cody's condition, which just adds fuel to the fire.
So Drew McIntyre finally addresses it, and he immediately goes on the offensive, right?
Totally. Starts by questioning Tessiter about the medical update, suggesting management is maybe hiding how bad it is because Cody's their poster boy.
Playing mind games from the start.
Exactly. And then the surprising claim, I don't hate Cody Rhodes.
Really? After what he did?
That's what he said. Trying to sound rational, maybe.
Yeah.
He compared himself to Cody, saying he used to crave the cheers and attention. But he's evolved.
Evolved into what?
Into someone motivated differently, apparently. He claims he wants the title for the pay bonus, while Cody needs it because he has nothing without it.
Ouch. That's a low blow. Framing Cody's ambition as desperation.
Classic psychological warfare, demeaning the opponent. But the core of his argument, the real twist, was the blame shift.
He said he didn't attack Cody.
He claimed he did not attack Rhodes. He said Rhodes attacked him first, involved the table, and Drew was simply defending himself.
Wow. That's a radical reinterpretation of events.
Completely. And he finished by saying, I'm not the bad guy here, but if provoked, I will do bad things.
So for you, the listener, this isn't just Drew making excuses. This is a calculated psychological play.
Absolutely. He's actively trying to reshape the narrative, rewrite what happened, cast himself as the victim and Cody as the aggressor. It seriously impacts how you see both guys, and it tells you so much about controlling the story in a conflict, especially building towards a huge event like Clash in Paris.
Even the seemingly smaller interactions felt like they could be setting up big things down the line. Quick reminder, last week John Cena returned, Logan Paul interrupted. Cena accepted Paul's challenge for Clash in Paris.
Right, that match is set. But then this week, backstage, Byron Saxton is talking to R-Truth.
And Truth is just overjoyed, right?
Happy Cena's found his old self.
Typical R-Truth moment, fun, lighthearted, until Alistister Black appeared.
Ah, the mood changes fast there.
Instantly. Black confronts Truth, very direct, almost menacing tone. And he asks a specific question.
What was it?
Asks Truth about his other friends, specifically names Damian Priest.
Okay, so there's history there. Priest, Truth. Black seems to be targeting that connection.
Feels like it. And you saw Truth immediately shift from joking around to being serious. He warned Black. But Black didn't back down.
Not at all. Seemed to almost enjoy Truth getting serious. He ended it by saying he expects Mr. Killings using Truth's real name in the ring next week.
So that's a match setup, but it feels personal.
Definitely. For you listening, this hints at some deeper, maybe unspoken history between Black, Truth, and Damian Priest. It looks like Black is using Truth to maybe get to Priest, maybe due to old alliances, maybe betrayals, who knows. But it sets up a potentially intense personal feud that's more than just a random match.
Okay, so looking back at this whole SmackDown episode, wow, it really felt like a crucial step on the road to Clash in Paris, didn't it?
Absolutely. Every segment seemed to build something. We saw new alliances forming, or at least attempting to form, like Zayn, Uso, and Fatu, challenging that bloodline power structure.
Right, and rivalries intensifying, the Green regime escalating things in the women's division, Drew McIntyre waging that psychological war on Cody.
Trying to redefine who the bad guy really is in that scenario.
Yeah, And then setting the stage for more tag team drama, new challenges, those established teams stepping up, plus those personal confrontations brewing, like Black and R-Truth.
Yeah, every piece felt like part of a bigger puzzle,
Yeah.
Strategically placed. The landscape for Paris looks significantly different after this one show. New contenders, shifting loyalties, complex stories emerging everywhere.
So it makes you think, in this world we just explored, where motivations are constantly questioned, alliances shift on a dime, and history itself can be rewritten to fit a narrative. What does it truly mean to control the narrative on that path to a major clash?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something to definitely ponder.